Hello and welcome back to Waadaplaya again. Today we are previewing the IPL team from the Deccan part of India, SunRisers Hyderabad. Will the sun rise for Hyderabad in 2021's IPL? So the big news for SunRisers first is that Mitch Marsh has taken a break. He doesn't want to be part of the IPL because of Bible Bill situation and all that. And the replacement is none other than the smashing opening batsman from England, Jason Roy. Vishak, how do you see Sunrisers team panning out this year?
Personally, I feel Jason Roy, first of all, is a very good buy. He seems to be in good form. And as Ravi had mentioned in one of our talk show, he has seemed to get that RAC ticket confirmed now. So, so it is like he's got his ticket confirmed to the IPL finally. And it seems to be a very good replacement because he seemed to be in good form. People used to talk about his weakness against spin, which looks like he has overcome a little bit. He looked good in the India series and he played the spinners pretty well. So personally, that is a very good buy. But coming to the SRH team as a whole now, like they have very good bowlers. If you see, first starting off with Sandeep Sharma, who's a very good swing bowler at the start, and he has the highest number of wickets in the power play, and his stats speak for himself. And again, you have Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who has come back with a bang. Then you have Natarajan, who is the death over specialist. Rashid Khan's records speak for himself. He is a legend overseas in the T20 format. And then, yeah, it's only that if how it depends on how their middle order shapes up. So if their middle order can perform up to potential, they would be at a side to reckon with.
Would the opening combination from England get a game? Like Johnny Bairstow and Jason Roy, who do so well for England. Johnny Bairstow sat pretty much best part of the IPL last year because of team composition. Mithun, do you think they will get a game at all, or is it only they will be getting a chance if there's a replacement required?
Yeah, I was about to mention about it, saying that he is a very good batsman, Jason Roy, and he'll be a very good value add to any team going into IPL. But how far Sunrisers will be able to use him in the team is a big question mark, because you have Indian players like Ridhuman Saha, Manish Pandey, and you have Priyam Garg coming in middle order, and Abdul Samad. So you have already have David Warner and Ken Williamson, Rashid Latif. And then you have Jason Holder. So whom can you replace to fit in Jason Roy in the 11 is a big question. So keeping that into mind, I think he will be underutilized in the team, and that is something which is sad for Jason Roy, that he hardly will get any game to play, maybe 2 or 3 games.
Underutilization is a theme for Sunrisers Hyderabad. They had Jason Holder coming in at the last minute last year and then playing a lot of the games, doing so well. Then they have Mohammad Nabi, who seems to be the most underutilized foreign player across all the teams. Vishak, how does Mohammad Nabi doesn't get enough games in IPL?
That is actually quite surprising. If you see Mohammad Nabi, he is almost fit. He fits into any T20 team across the world. He plays a T20 across the globe, and he fits easily into any team. Somehow he doesn't find a place in the IPL. That's quite intriguing, actually. And again, if you see, he's a very good spinner. He's a good fielder as well in the outfield, and he's a good handy hitter lower down the order. So he gives you all the things which you require for a T20 team. It's a complete package. But it is completely intriguing how he misses out. That's what happens when you have 8 quality overseas players and you can fit in only 4. I think that's where Sunrisers. That's what Sunrisers have. They have a very good overseas contingent, but what they lack is some good Indian middle order batsmen. But yeah, as I said, like 8 good overseas players, you cannot fit them all in. It's Indian Premier League. You need the Indian players to play there.
Absolutely, Vishak. To your point, they've been top heavy for a while. David Warner, Kane Williamson also is, pretty much top order batsman. The Jason Roy, Johnny Bairstow, everyone's top order batsman. I'm hoping this time that Kedar Jadhav will make a big difference to their squad with a bit of off spin, and hopefully he will be able to fill in that middle order gap. Mithun.
Yeah, definitely Kedar Jadhav will be going out there to make a point because he was dropped from CSK team, and he wants to make a clear point saying that he still has that ability to play a sheet rankle role in the middle order. So he'll be one player to watch out. But because he is also aging, I don't know how fit he'll be to play 14 games. So he might be rotated at times with Vijay Shankar to play in the middle order. Definitely, he'll be one player to watch out. Yes.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar back in superb form. Nati Natarajan, coming back on such a high series from Australia. Their bowling lineup has always been really good. They would defend really low scores as well. Vishak, would that again be the key differentiating point for them going to the tournament?
Yes, their bowling, as usual, looks very strong. I would arguably say they are the strongest bowling lineup in this competition. Along with Kumar coming with a bang, you have Rashid Khan, you have Nataraj, as I already mentioned initially, right? And the only thing which I feel is like Vijay Shankar is a little injury prone. If he can continue to stay fit for the entire tournament, he can also be a sixth bowler and a good middle order batsman. But that's where I think that's the middle order is the main problem. And Kedar Jadhav, I think, will be a very crucial player for them because he is a kind of player who can also steady the ship and also kind of give that impetus if required. As you have seen again for India, right, in the past, his strike rate he had has scored 1,000 runs for India at a strike rate of more than 100. So he can give you that required impetus as well. So he would be a crucial player. He, along with Manish Pandey, like Manish Pandey actually looks in awful form recently in the domestic circuit, but like it depends on how Manish Pandey performs here, and how these two will be the pillars of the middle order for SRH.
I agree. I think Manish Pandey needs to have a big season for them to do well. He's always, there and thereabouts. They've invested a lot of time in Manish Pandey. So hopefully he'll come good for SunRisers Hyderabad. They always seem to sort of punch above their weight. You seem to think that, okay, they're not going to make it to the top four or whatnot, but they always sneak in. They always do well. So in terms of prediction, Mithun, what are you predicting from SunRisers Hyderabad? Where are they going to finish?
So I think they're going to finish fifth or sixth position because by the time they figure out their playing 11 and by the time they start playing as a team, so half of the tournament would have been gone by. So they need at least 4 to 5 games to figure out the 11, looking at their bench strength. So that is something would be not a good thing for them. Definitely, but still they'll be one of the favorites to look forward in this tournament.
Yeah, if they can repeat what they did in 2016, that'd be something to look forward to. Vishal, what do you think? Where they'll finish?
It's the main thing with their middle order, as I mentioned, and how they manage to play their four foreign players. The sooner they figure out their four foreign players, the better for them. Because Kane Williamson actually gives them the stability, but he doesn't give them the impetus. But if they can somehow fit in, if you see a player like Johnny Bairstow or Jason Roy, who looks to be in very good form, can fit into any side, are being wasted in this lineup. So the main crucial thing is like how they figure out the four. The sooner they figure out, they'll be better. I think, as Mithun already mentioned, right? The time they figure out their combination, it will be a little late for them, and they might finish around fifth. They might be the KKR of last year, and they will give a very good fight to the other teams, and they might also spoil some parties at the end.
Yeah, never write off SunRisers Hyderabad. I think they might just sneak into the top four. But again, as you guys have already alluded to, getting the team combination right sooner, and it'll be applicable to pretty much all the teams. Who can get that right quicker and be stable across the length of the tournament, they are generally the ones who will progress into the knockouts, etc. Right, gentlemen, this has been fabulous. Thanks a lot for your time. We will look forward to having you back on another show with another team. Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks, Sanjay.